Hey there! Now that you've solved your single, double and triple blank questions, what I'm going to do in this video is elucidate some tried and tested tips you can follow, but first try your hand at this. Apart from tips, we'll also be telling you about the traps you need to avoid while solving text completion questions. Now, when we think of text completion questions, you must understand just how important the plug-in answer is to solving it. Even small nuances that miss your eye have a huge impact on the plug-in answer. So, to shed more light on that, we'll talk about 4 relationships between the keyword and the plug-in answer. The first type we'll learn about is the contrast relationship. We all know that contrast means opposing. But how do you spot a contrast relationship in a text completion question? You can do this by keeping an eye out for words like on the contrary, in spite, so on and so forth. Words like these are a surefire sign that the relationship is a contrast. Now that you have a better idea, let's get into the first type with an example. The sentence reads, Chiharev talks about being both a nihilist and an atheist during his life, yet he never does dash his faith in God. Now let's apply the plug-in formula. The first thing we need to check is what or whom the blank is talking about. Here, it's Chiharev, of course. Next, what's the information the sentence tells us about our subject Chiharev? We know that he's an atheist and a nihilist. An atheist is someone who doesn't believe in God, while a nihilist is someone who believes that life is meaningless. Now let's see if this text has a structure word. Yes, we see yet. This word tells us that the sentence is moving in the opposite direction. Now hold on. Before you rush in to formulate the plug-in answer, look at what we have here. An interesting word, never. This is what we call a negator, and Santosh will tell you all you need to know about it.
Hi there. This negator plays a vital role by reinforcing the contrasting relationship between the keyword Chiharev and the information that he is both an atheist and a nihilist. So once we take everything into consideration, we understand that although Chiharev claims to be an atheist and a nihilist, he never loses his faith in God, which is a contrasting stance. So, lose becomes our plug-in answer. And would you look at that? We have lose as one of the options. This example helps us understand a simple nuance that can be easily overlooked. Now, before we head to the next video, let's find out what our vocabulary word is. It's elucidate. One second. Let me just clear my thoughts on this. Okay? So, elucidate means to make something clear or to explain. It is similar to the word lucid, which makes up a large part of this word. Let's take a look at its synonyms, which are explain, illuminate, and clarify. Let me give you 2 examples. After I learned Spanish, I was able to use a new language to elucidate my thoughts. The second one, I asked the architect to elucidate his complex plans to build our kitchen. These are 2 ways in which you can use it in a sentence. So that's all from us in this video, folks. Let's meet again in the next one, where we're going to take a look at the support and causality type relationships.